Let me tell you something about the worst continent in the world. A dangerous place with extreme poverty, corruption, poor education system, and so many more bad things. Seriously, why would anyone want to live in Africa? Night fam, the horrible words I just said felt very uncomfortable to me. But sadly, that is exactly how many of us still see Africa. I mean, just look at this very insensitive comment. This tweet is almost 8 years old, but the negative stereotypes remain till today.
Why do you have to lose? You're living in poverty, your schools are no good, you have no jobs.
And that is why, in this video, we will break the myth once and for all. Because it's about time we stop seeing Africa as a place that only struggles. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is to break stereotypes about Africa. For starters, let me remind you, Africa is a diverse continent of over 50 countries. So many countries, yet people think it has no access to modern technology. Which is crazy, because maybe they haven't heard about these giant traffic regulating robots in Congo. Do you know any other country that has this? Or maybe they haven't read much about Kenya, which is doing the most efficient way of fighting deforestation. Look at how they are planting millions of trees through these seed bombs from helicopters. Pretty cool, right? But what about those who still think that quality health is hopeless in Africa? Tell them about Rwanda, the first country in the world that made use of drones to deliver medicines and blood nationwide. Not many people know this, but ancient people in Nigeria and South Africa actually had more advanced medicine than Europe during their time. From pain and bacteria killers to anti-cancer drugs, and according to historians, even the modern birth delivery, C-section. And the list of amazing things doesn't stop here, because the world consumes 400 billion cups per year of this next thing. If you drank your morning coffee today, you have to be grateful to Ethiopia for discovering it. And if that fact didn't wake you up yet, I want you to imagine how schools look like in Africa. You probably think of this, But did you think of a setup like in Rwanda, where every child has a laptop? The country even launched a satellite to provide internet to rural schools. And for countries with expensive education and student debt, you might want to cover your ears now, because in Seychelles, Mauritius and Namibia, education is free for most of their schooling years. Finally, let's look at the most common stereotype. Is Africa very poor? Well, this will come as a surprise to many, but 6 of the 10 fastest growing economies in the world right now are from Africa. And almost half of the continent are now at middle income level. In fact, the richest man in history of mankind, so rich that even Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos cannot come close, was an African king named Mansa Musa. Add to that the fact that Africa produces 46% of the world's diamonds, as well as 21% of its gold. If any, it has all the right to strive to become a global superpower. Experts even estimate that within the next 80 years, 13 of 20 world super cities will be found, that's right, also in Africa. Now, it is incredibly important to clarify that, of course, in Africa there are still many areas that require a lot of global help. Areas that are very poor, that are struggling, that are dangerous. But in all of this, it is high time we finally celebrate African countries for all the amazing things they are achieving. They have been trying and succeeding for so many years now, and the world needs to see it. Thank you so much for watching, and I wanted to finish with some personal thoughts, because I've noticed that whenever I talk about Africa, and I have quite a lot of data making so many videos, for some reason people don't care. These videos don't really perform too well. I don't know why, but we as humans don't care much about this beautiful continent, and that's why I hope that you will support this video, like it, comment on it, share it. If you're still here, if you're still watching, please help me kill stereotypes, because it is our responsibility to not look down on the whole continent based on some assumptions that very often are not true. Thank you, bye bye.